Hi Stampers, this is Karen Phillip. I'm a Stampin Up Demonstrator and I'm pleased to show you how to make this cute little 3D camper. It can be used for putting in a little post-it note, fits in there nicely, or candy or any kind of treat. Unfortunately, this die is no longer available. When I created the kits for Club, they were available, but you'll get the idea. And you could use this technique for any kind of an image, perhaps the teacups or any fruit or anything like that, just to make it a little 3D holder. So let's get started. This is for club members, this is your sheet, and this is our inside the little holder here. It's this holder. These are the way it's going to look. The red lines are the score lines and the black lines are the cut lines. So to get started, we need to get the camper decorated. Now this is very important for this particular one because they have to face the same direction. And it comes like this when you stamp it, when you punch it out or cut it out. But then if you do it this way, you can see it's going to be the wrong direction. So we need two of them going opposite directions. What I found worked, because I did it wrong a couple times, if you face them toward each other, so the hitches are in the middle here, and then put on your decorative piece, especially I'm using the Bermuda Bay, do that first. Otherwise, the tendency of putting it together incorrectly is great. So I'm just using, you can use your Tombow glue. I'm using a dotted glue. So we'll put this together. I'm not going to decorate the entire thing just because for time constraints. Okay, so this one is going to be backwards. So the score lines still sort of show, but it will be the back side of it. And they'll be, instead of out, they'll be in, or vice versa. Okay. So we'll just decorate it like that. And now this one, it just really helps to do it ahead of time. Again, I've done it incorrectly, so that's why I'm trying to save you some trouble. Now the dot of the back I'm leaving in for the hole of the door, and I'm taking a piece of vellum and I'm going to flip these over and put on some vellum so that it looks like it's kind of frosted through the window. Kind of fun. I put the adhesive on the trailer itself, and again on the back side, and then stick that on. And same thing with this one. Yeah, this is why I decorated it first, because it doesn't seem right, so that's why I'm suggesting that. You don't have to do it that way, but just a little suggestion. Cut off any extra vellum. And so now you have a trailer that looks like it's got a frosted window in it. It's kind of cool. Next we will color. Again, there's there's some banners that you can put on it. I colored these in blue and red. You could put, there's a cute little curtain in there, and that just fits right in the edge. You can color the doorknob, whatever you want to do with this. I'm just going to quickly color the hitch, and I'm doing that in black. And you don't need to be in the lines because you need the whole thing covered. So I'm going to do that. And to give it a little bit of extra, you can put something behind it. Now we're doing our tires. I'm just going to do the whole thing. It has a rim on there, but not doing it now. There we go. And on the hitch, you also want to do the back side, just because it will show more than anything. And that's pretty much for decorating our our little trailer. So now we need to do our little holder piece, and this piece is 1.5 by 4, and I have it scored on 1/4 inch on the long sides and on 1 inch on the inside. So we'll fold back our little on the 1/4 inch, and then on the 1 inch we're folding it in and in. So you want this first folded part, you want that up. You don't want that folded in, you want it up. I just wanted to score it. And here's how it looks. Now we'll take our scissors and just trim off on little angles from the outside into the, let me see this here, there. Now you can see it's a little edge, and you do that on all 4 corners with this folded so the edges are up, like so. Pretty simple actually. And then, I guess I'll leave that on there. Then you have a piece that looks like this, and that is where this comes in your card. And I'll post this drawing too. Now we will put it all together. So I'm going to put it on the outside edge. And I suggest doing one side at a time. Again, I tried it doing both sides and it made a mess. So I'm just putting a real tiny piece, row of adhesive on the top of it. There you go. Just a real tiny bead of it. And I did it in the center so it doesn't pop out or gush out. Ooze out, that's the word. And I'm trying to fold this. I should have scored it with my bone folder. So now I'm just setting this onto that score line with the front or the back, doesn't matter. You can see that this is like that. And then I'm holding it for just a moment. So this will fold up. Now I can fold it like that. And then the sides will be folded like that. And it won't be straight up and down. It'll be on a little bit of an angle. It's hard to show this on camera. And then this side, same thing. Again, it may not be straight up and down. And you hold it for just a moment so the glue can take hold. Oops. You don't want it to extend over. And so that's how that looks. Now the other side, I'm just laying it flat. This side is almost a little easier. Put our glue on there again, just a tiny row. You can't really use the tear and tape because it is too wide and the adhesive may not hold well enough. Make sure your hitches are going in the same direction. I almost did it wrong. And you'll lay that on there. Got to hold it just a moment so the glue can catch. Going from underneath just to give it a little press. Let's not take this forward enough. There we go. And that's all it takes. You can add more embellishments or whatever you'd like. You want to straighten it out before the glue dries 100%. And again, it just makes sort of a fun little holder for Post-it notes. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this cute little camper. Here's one all decorated, all dolled up. And go make one.